Hello, welcome to Vlogmas Day 1, and I started on my advent calendar. So this is my first square. What I'm going to do is use about 5 grams of each color for the little squares, and then use the rest for the adventuring wrap by Amba O'Brien. Now if you got one of my advent calendars, this is completely different than what you got. So I'd run out of the day 1, which is Winter Forest. I didn't have enough mini skeins of that, so instead of dyeing up another one, I just grabbed some yarn that I had back there that I had dyed up this summer, and I'm using that instead. So this turned out to be a one of a kind. I never could get it recreated exactly right, even though I wrote down what I did. But this is, or was, Loretta, which the colors were based off of an image that I had found of Loretta Lynn, the country music singer. So I did get started on the adventuring wrap this morning. It took literally forever to cast on 360 stitches and knit 3 rows. But anyways, it looks to me like I'm not going to finish the adventuring wrap in the 24 days. So that's probably going to be a project I'll be working on all winter, because it's large. 360 stitches is a lot. But we really aren't doing, well, we never do very much. So I don't really know how much vlog footage I will be able to get each day, but I'm going to try to do some each day. I may have to do just once a week or every other day or something in order to have more than just a couple of minutes. But right now I'm just hanging out for a minute, and we have a birthday party to go to this afternoon. So that's all I know. But looking forward to watching everyone else's Vlogmas, and hope you all have a good Sunday, December 1st. And I should be back later. If not, I'll just film some tomorrow and put today and tomorrow's in the same thing. So maybe I'll see you later today. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so I did not end up getting back on and making any more video yesterday. I did take like a few pictures, well, I think maybe one picture last night, but we went to the birthday party and that was about all we did. We did not do hardly anything yesterday. I did do some knitting. I worked on the adventuring wrap by Amba O'Brien, and I also did another square for my scrappy blanket thing with the advents. So I just got done fixing up supper, and I don't do much crock-pot cooking. I need to learn more recipes, but this one I really like, and it's really easy. Just have chicken and barbecue sauce, zesty Italian dressing, Worcestershire sauce, whatever in the world that is, and I think that's it. And so you just put it in the crock pot and let it cook for about 4 hours on high, and then I usually cook some rice to eat with it. So I did that. I have been working on some businessy stuff today, really boring. So like ordering more yarn, and I'm trying to get the MailChimp thing set up so I can start a newsletter. And just random stuff like that. So I also did some more squares for my scrappy blanket this morning, and I'll show you day 2 here in just a little bit. And I think that's about it for now. So I am going to edit a couple of photos. I've had these last minute colors for the trunk show. I did them last week, and I took the photos last week, and then I forgot to post on Instagram or add them to the shop. So I'm going to do that. And in case you're wondering, this gray thing up here, I got this a long time ago whenever I was learning about white balance for portrait photography. And so lately I've been trying to make sure the white balance is perfect or as close to perfect as possible for the yarn photos, because that does affect how the color looks. So what I've been doing is laying this down and taking a picture of it. And then whenever I go to edit, I could probably capture a video, of the screen. Like I know there's some way to do that because I've watched editing videos before. I don't know how, so this is what we're doing. But whenever I go to edit in Lightroom, I have this, the gray thing, what is it, neutral gray, I guess. And this little bullseye here is just to help the camera to focus. And so I take the little dropper in Lightroom and use it to set the white balance. So you just click and it should change. So if we go back, yeah, so you see here's the numbers to begin with. So the white balance is at 6650. Whenever I click, it goes up to 7050, so it warms it up quite a bit. If you need to adjust some, you can click on different. Like if I click over there, it's 6900. I usually try to pick one about the brightest spot and click on the brightest spot, and then you can always, once you start editing, look and see, double check if the colors look close to what they look like in real life. They're probably never going to be like super exact, but it'll get it as close as possible. So then you just drop the dropper off over there, and I'd fixed this up a while back. Just a simple edit. It ups the contrast. Sometimes I go through and add some more contrast with this tone curve. Pull down the shadows, and sometimes I add some grain. Not all the time, but this just kind of ups the clarity just a smidge, vibrance a little bit, and the saturation a little bit to make the colors pop some more. It doesn't change the colors, it just makes them pop. So then you just go down here and push, well, you just select the ones you want. So if you want to select all of them, you just push Control. No, wait, hold on. If you want to select all of them, push Control A, right? Well, anyways, I usually just, yeah, there you go. So select all of them, and then you can go over here to sync, and I usually don't sync exposure. Make sure white balance is clicked, and then push sync, and so that'll get the edits to all the photos, and it zoomed in for some reason. And then there we go. You can just go through, yeah, that's what I usually, you can just go through after that and do little tweaks to each of them. I think this is what, okay. So you can crop them, adjust the colors just a smidge if you need to, and exposure if you need to, and stuff. But that gets the main editing done, so that way you don't have to do every single image.